Hello, lovely. How are you? Good. I'm Nicola. Nice to meet you. I have you in for a makeup consultation today. Have you had one of these before? Okay, so quite a while ago then. Alright, not to worry. Let me just get my pen and paper so I can jot some notes. Alright. Right. Just put my name on there. Okay. So, are you going somewhere nice, and is it a special occasion, or are you just wanting some advice, some tips, and just, see what looks work for you? Okay. So a little bit of both then, really. Okay, so you have a wedding coming up, okay. Are you just a guest? Are you a bridesmaid or something? Okay. Oh, that's lovely. Okay. And when is that, please? Okay. Wonderful. So, you're wanting some advice on makeup for the wedding, is that correct? Okay. Are you wanting me to carry out the application for the actual wedding, or are you just wanting some advice, some tips, and get to know your skin colour and different things like that? Okay. Okay, yes, I can do that for you. That's not a problem. Okay, that's totally down to you. Yeah, okay, so you would like your makeup doing. Okay, what time is the wedding? When do you need to be there? Okay. So what kind of time would you be able to get to me? Okay. Well, what I could do is actually come to you, if that's more convenient. Okay. And what time are we thinking? Yeah, that would give me enough time. That's fine. Put that down. Okay, so we have the date, day, occasion, time, everything else. Wonderful. And you were also just wanting some ideas on different looks and things like that as well. Okay. Do you wear makeup usually? Okay. And how often, or is it just on occasions, day to day? Okay. So what would you say you would wear on a day-to-day basis? Okay. Okay. So pretty basic. Okay. If you're going out somewhere, would you pop a little bit more on? Would you experiment a little bit? And what would you add? Okay. Okay. Right, so day to day you would pop on some mascara, concealer and lipstick. Okay. Then if you're going out somewhere for a meal or something, you will add on some eyeshadow and some blush, is that correct? Yeah. Anything else? Okay, that's fine. Do you know what your foundation shade is? Okay, what about your concealer? Okay, so you kind of just pick one which you think. All right. Okay, so We'll do your colour match as well. All right. It's always important that if you do wear foundation, concealer and anything like that, you get the right colour for your skin. So ideally it should blend in and you can't really see it, and then you add on things to build up the layers. Okay, so basically you'd pop on bronzer, contour, highlight, blush and things like that on top, and your base should be just a base, okay, to like smooth everything out if you like, and then you build on top of it. Does that make sense to you? Okay. Yeah, so some people tend to like their foundation quite dark and then they add to it and add to it and then it just looks too much. Yeah, that's right. But I like to do things, you know, properly and build up. Okay, good. So you would like me to do a colour match. That's fine. Do you think you would wear foundation if you knew the right shade, or is it something that you would just like to avoid? Okay, well, we can get liquid, powders, creams, all sorts of different type of foundations, okay? Now, what would you say your skin type is? Okay, don't worry. I will have a look for you just to determine what kind of skin type you have, so I can make sure I'm using the right type of product on your skin. Okay, it's really important that. Yeah, so if you say got a few fine lines in areas or your skin's quite dry, I will try to avoid obviously too much powder and things like that, because it's going to make it look worse. Okay, and if you've got, say, oily skin, we don't want to use too much of an oil-based product. Okay, yeah, that's fine, don't worry, I will have a look for you. Okay, so what colour mascara would you normally wear? What colour eyeshadow would you normally wear? Yeah. And do you ever blend, or do you just pop on one colour? What's your eye colour? Okay, I will have a closer look just to double check. Okay, it's quite important sometimes to make sure you're using the right kind of colour for your eyes. Yeah, I mean, it's always great to experiment, and you know, nudes and things like that look pretty good on anybody. Yeah, but some colours do look better on other people with, you know, their skin tone and their eye colours. Yeah, but some people just like to go with anything as long as they like it. All right, okay. What colour lipstick do you usually wear? Does that be like a dark shade or? Okay, so a little bit lighter. Okay. And do you ever wear any other kind of colour? Okay. So for daytime, I think it's good to have quite a natural look. Yeah, and then for nighttime, or if we're going out or something like that, to vamp it up a little bit, not necessarily like really bold and in your face, but yeah, and we want to have it looking a little bit darker so it lasts longer. So for the wedding, I would have to, you know, pop a little bit more layers on to make it last through the day. Yeah, that's right, but I don't want to have too much heavy makeup because you are going to the day part, you know, the actual wedding. But in the evening, what you could do is, say, touch up a little bit with the blusher, bronzer or something like that. Okay, yeah, that's right. I mean, you can get some little like small handbag sized brushes and things like that, and you know, a little mini kind of, you know, eye palette and things like that. Okay, yeah, that's right. All right, I know it's very complicated, isn't it? Great. What kind of blush do you normally wear? Do you wear quite a pinky, a peachy tone? What do you tend to go for? Okay. And is that because you like that, or do you think it goes okay? Okay, makes sense. Great. So, can you tell me a little bit about what you are wearing for the wedding? And what colour? Okay, so anything could kind of work with that then, really. Yeah, that's quite good colour. And what about your shoes and a handbag or something like that? What colour? Yeah. Okay, sounds lovely. Hair. What are you doing with your hair? Okay, so you're keeping it the same colour as it is, okay. Are you having it up, down? Are you having any fascinators, hats, anything like that? And if so, what kind of colours are we going for? Okay. Oh, that sounds lovely. Yeah, I really like that. I like the sound of that. It's going to go really nice. Okay. Wonderful. Great. So what I want to do is obviously colour match and things like that. I want to show you some different colours and things, okay, lipsticks and eyeshadows and blushes and things. Then I want to try a look for the wedding, but then if it's all right with you, I just want to tweak things like the eyeshadow and things like that for just a different type of look. And as I'm applying the products, I can tell you what kind of things you do to, you know, change the kind of time of day and things like that. Does that make sense to you? Wonderful. So, is there anything else you think I should be told about colour schemes, what you like, what you don't like, and things like that? Okay, so first of all, then you tell me, what kind of colours do you like? Yeah. Okay. And what kind of things do you don't like and you want me to stay away from? Okay. Have you ever had like a smoky eye look? Okay, you haven't. What do you think about that? What are your thoughts? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine, don't worry. Yeah, I can understand it's not necessarily for everybody, but I could do something like subtle rather than really in your face. Okay. Great. For nights out, what kind of colours do you normally wear, like clothes? What kind of shades do you normally go towards? So if you were going for a meal, what would you wear? Yeah, okay. Do you ever go floral or? Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay, so we'll get an idea of the kind of colours that you would wear for a night out. What's your occupation? Okay, so what kind of things would you normally wear, like kind of colours for that job? Yeah, okay. Right, okay, makes sense. Okay. All right. Perfect. Great. I think I have everything that I need. If I do think of anything, I can ask you and then jot it down. Okay, so we'll do a colour match first. Have you got anything on your skin today? Okay, good. Right. Let me just sanitize. Okay, so let me just have a little look at your face, your skin, okay, and your eyes, if that's all right. Great. Am I all right to come closer? Okay, just open your eyes nice and wide for me. Yeah, I definitely say that. Your eye colour is what you thought. Gorgeous eyes, really nice. You're welcome. Right, let me have a look at your skin. Do you ever do anything with your brows? Okay. Just feeling, see what skin feels like. Quite smooth. Yeah. So it's not particularly dry or anything like that. A little bit dehydrated. It's not oily or anything. Got some dark circles here. So I think it'd be really good to cover those areas with possibly a colour corrector first and then a concealer. Yeah. You got a few little fine lines, but very minimal, okay? It could be to do with the fact that you are slightly dehydrated. Yeah. So we want to cover that. I would definitely not put foundation under your eyes, okay, in the eye contour area. No, it's going to be too heavy. All right. So we'd put like a colour corrector on and then we would pop the concealer under there, okay, and just pop some banana powder on, okay. That will make it obviously set nicely and it complements the skin much better. Yeah, especially when, you know, we're not teenagers anymore or early 20s and things like that, okay. It's got the odd little patch, just a little bit of, slightly bit bigger than a freckle, not a mole or anything like that, it's just a little bit of pigmentation. That could be because of the sun. Yeah, we'll just pop a little bit of colour corrector on that potentially, but definitely some concealer. All right. that's right. Your skin looks really good, to be honest. Do you use any skincare or anything? Okay, that's really good. Yeah, that's fantastic. Keep up with that. That's really good. Yeah, it's definitely something really good. Yeah, it's always good to make sure you are using products and consistently. It's really going to help your skin and it's doing wonders for you. All right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I mean, I can carry out facials and things like that. I mean, it's usually quite good to do certain things before a makeup application. Yeah, it's good to pop on some serum. It's a good base and a really good moisturiser beforehand. Yeah, good exfoliation and a mask usually works wonders too. Yeah. Okay, I feel I'm happy with that now, so I know what I need to use. Perfect. You warm enough? Good. Right then, my love. So I'm just going to get some shades of foundations that I think match you, and then I'm just going to trial them out and then we can go from there. All right, okay. Right, I've got some shades which I think are the closest to your skin tone. All right, so I'm just going to pop the shades on here, okay, and just apply them to about here. All right, and going to let them set and see which one goes in the most. Okay, as in I can't really see it. All right then. Last one. Okay. Just make sure I've got enough on the brush, okay. Wonderful. Am I alright to pop this side? Okay, thank you. last one. Wonderful. Feeling all right? Good. Okay. Perfect. Start to set now. Good. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the liquid foundation. Okay. Yeah. That's good. I think it might be the first one that I used actually. I'll just wait a few more moments just for it to set a little bit more. Then I'm just going to blend it a little bit and just see which one matches perfectly. Okay. This is the banana powder that I told you about. So if you have a look, it's all yellow, like a banana. And what this does, it is like a colour corrector, and it neutralises dark circles as well as sets the makeup, so it's really good for this area. Alright, and especially if there's any areas of, you know, discoloration and things like that, it will really help neutralise it. Alright, so this is something that I'll definitely use on you. It's also anti-shine and it will actually absorb any oil on the skin. So if people tend to get dehydrated during the day after lunchtime, they will tend to get more of like a oily T-zone. Doesn't mean you've got oily skin. This will help obviously absorb it. And you can also get a little diddy pot and a little mini brush and just dab it on during the day just to help. Yeah, that might be a good idea for you. Alright, especially for the wedding anyway. Right, let me have a look. Just blend. Yeah, as I thought, the first one. Perfect. Right. Just get a few out of those. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to remove that. So we have the colour match, which is perfect, and I have the matching concealer shade as well, which is wonderful. So let me just jot that down so I don't forget. This is long lasting, yeah. It's very good actually. So shade and liquid matching concealer. And then we need to have the colour match. I just need to remember what the kind of shade that is. Very similar. It's like a cream, and yeah, the shading on that tends to be slightly different on the colour match product. Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to pop a little bit of this on, just on the jawline, okay? Okay. Okay, I'm just going to leave that and let it soak just to make sure it is an okay shade. All right. Just going to neutralise the colours out, okay, and just help blend to your natural skin tone. Have a look. Wonderful. Let's remove that. Excellent. Wonderful. Let's leave that to dry. Right. So I will use a primer, okay, so the primer is really going to give you a nice base and it's going to help your makeup stick nicely to your face, if you like, okay, and give it a nice finish. So I like to use one on the eyelids, okay, and it just gives you what they say a photo finish. It makes the skin nice and smooth. So I will just pop this on the eye area. Then I do have the matching one in this range, but this one can be quite nice as well. It gives you like a satin soft finish. Yes, it's really good. It's such a nice feel. It's really nice and soft, okay? But you can't pop too much of this on. If you do, it can make the product not go on very well. Yeah, and that's very similar to the face rather than the eyeshadow one. Yeah, so this one is a slightly different product for the eyes. Yeah, but obviously it's the same range, but it's more of a soft kind of silicone base, if you like. A bit like this one. All right. I do also like this one because it's a brightening primer, okay, and it's going to help correct as well and give the skin a nice glow. The only thing is I find with this one it can sort of make you look a little bit glittery, if that makes sense. Let me show you. It depends what kind of look you want, really. So that's what it looks like. Let me just blend it in. So you can sort of see, maybe not so much in this lighting, but it does give it a little bit of a shimmer. Okay, obviously it will be blended right into your skin. Okay, but you usually find if this is on, you can sort of see the slight twinkling, if you like. Yeah, so what were your thoughts on that one? Okay. You don't have to wear a primer, but I always think it's really going to help, you know, the product. Let me just show you this one. So this is like really liquidy, but as it dries, it goes on sort of like a really light moisturiser, and then your skin will feel really, really soft. Yeah. But you can see there's no shimmer with that or anything. Okay, which is really nice if you just have a feel. See what I mean? How soft that is. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Do you want me to show the other one? Okay, I can show you that, it's fine. So that's the other one, which is the same range as the eye one. So if you look at this product, see what I mean? Yeah. So it's like quite a bit like a wax, if you like, Vaseline. Feel it. Yes, it feels really nice, but like I say, if you pop too much on, you're going to get that resistance, if you like. Yeah, any preference? Okay, that's fine. Lovely. Okay, so let me just jot that down. That's the primer. Yeah, so you can wear the brightening one, say, for the wedding, because that will give you that nice little shimmer. But if you want a day-to-day one, I'd probably recommend something like this. Yeah. Okay. So, day-to-day. So this is the concealer I'll be using. Okay, there's loads of different ones, but I tend to like this one at the moment. Let me just pop a little bit on just to make sure that it is okay. All right. Wonderful. Just blend that a little bit. Good. Okay, good. Ah, perfect. I'll just remove that. Good. Right, so I'm happy with the base products, okay, with the shades and everything like that. Are you happy with everything we've discussed? Perfect. Right, so now I'm going to show you some blushes, I think. Okay, yeah, that's right. So I'm just going to show you them for now, just so we can get an idea of what we are wanting. Okay, so we've got this type of shade. All right, now you mentioned that you use kind of a pinky colour. Now this has basically a little bit of highlight in it, okay? Okay, let me show you. So it'll give it a nice little shimmer, as you can see. Are you wanting that in a blusher, or do you think you just want to go for more of a flat colour? Okay. This is one of my favourites, but it's one of those that it's got to suit you, if you know what I mean. Okay. It's quite nice and peach. You see what I mean? It's lovely, it's beautiful. It's only very slight. Yeah, that's right. You can easily build it up, which is good. We have a similar shade. Okay, I'll just show you. Yeah, a bit more orangey, isn't it? Yeah. This one's quite a nice one. Okay, so you can see we've got the light pinky bit in the middle, like so, very subtle, and then we've got the other shade around the edge, which is like a peachy shade, and then we can blend those in together. Yeah. What are your thoughts? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you actually. I think that would look really nice on your skin tone. Yeah. Okay. I'll just remove those off my hand. Wonderful. So I'm just going to pop a little bit on. Just going to pop a little bit here, up higher. Okay, ready? Yeah. Wonderful. Just going to try the other shade, I think. Yeah, I'm going to go for that one, I think. Okay. I'm torn between the two. Okay. Yeah. What do you think? You wouldn't sure too. Well, maybe let's see which goes best with the eyeshadow. Yeah, I'm liking this because of the highlight, and then if we use that, we probably don't really need a highlight in this area. Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to leave that on. Okay, so the fun bit, eyeshadows. Let's have a little look at this palette. Anything stand out to you? Yeah. Okay, so that suit quite nice. See, it's nice. I like that one, it's really good. Possibly blend it with this shade. Let's try that one. Yeah, could bring in a little bit of that actually. It's quite good. I like that. Definitely. We could also bring in that kind of shade, as long as I don't get too much like I normally do. Get overlapped a little bit, but you get the idea. So I think these kind of shades will suit you, your skin tone and your eye colour. And I think it will be ideal for the wedding. I like that. It's like a champagne kind of colour. Any of those? Yeah, are you feeling it? Okay. They're quite shimmery as well. That's probably a little bit too dull. What about that shade? Oh yes, that's quite good as well. Pop it there. Yeah? Okay, let me remove those. Okay. And I'm going to come up with something. Let's give it a good shake. I do these consultations, you know, I end up in such a mess. It's ridiculous. Right. Okay, so let me apply something. See what I come up with. So I'm thinking, starting with something like this shade just to cover the base. Okay, very light, possibly even something more like this. Okay, then I'm thinking for the main colour maybe this, and then we're going to blend it a little bit with this, and then this I'm thinking, maybe even the champagne. Okay, I will come up with something and then we'll see. All right. Okay, so yeah, I think that's going to work first. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, if you close your eyes for me. Thank you very much. I like. It's definitely the right shade for the base. I'm just going to build the colour up. Okay. Good. Wonderful. Okay, I'm going to pop a bit of that one on. And I think a little bit of that one now. I think that will finish it off nicely. Perfect, now I'm going to blend. Okay, you can open your eyes. Have a look for me. You like? Perfect. Perfect. That looks amazing. Okay. So I'm going to pop some mascara on, I think. Okay, look straight ahead for me. Blink, 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 blink. Cut for me. Okay. Other eye. Blink, 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 blink. Look up for me. Good. Look at me. Perfect. What I will do on the day is use these, and that's just going to help curl up your lashes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Any thoughts to false lashes? Okay, you'd rather me just use mascara. Okay, that's fine, no problem. Look up for me. You're doing well. I'm just popping a little bit in the corner. Okay. And then at the inner corner. How bright, isn't it? Look up. Okay, blink for me. Perfection. Have a look. Good. Perfect. And I think I'm going to go with that blush. I think. So, if you were going for more of a nighttime look, you would pop more mascara on, okay? You'd really fill it up and probably exaggerate the eyeliner a little bit. Now for a day makeup, you probably wouldn't want to use one of those mascaras just because it's really filling it out. You want to use something a bit more simple. Okay, probably something like this. I think that would go well with your size lashes because they're quite nice and long. Maybe something like that. Okay. And just pop less on. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to pop the blush. So for a nighttime look, you would build up the blusher. So you'd really build it up. Okay, make it really umphed. Yeah, you may even want to add extra highlight. Okay, yeah, that's correct. Where are we? I'm thinking something probably like this for a contour, and this you could add as a highlighter because it's not too vibrant, so I'm just going to add some contour. It's not too in your face. Obviously you'd have your base on. Alright, that's perfect. And I'm thinking a little bit of highlight. And on your nose. And just perfection. What do you think? Great. So I'm thinking a nude lip. I mean, this is gorgeous, but the gloss is not going to last very long. So I like that. could even wear that over the top of the lipstick. Okay, I'm going to pop on this. Open slightly. Okay, good. Have a look. Yeah, so let me now pop the gloss on. See what you think. Okay. Perfect, relax. Have a look. You like that? I think it goes really well. So if you wanted to step out of your comfort zone a little bit, go for a nice bold red lip. Don't want that. A nice pink bold lip. All that. Would you ever wear red? It's gorgeous. Okay, what about, is that probably something similar to normal? Okay. It's another nude. I feel like you'd be good with some colour though. Definitely. Especially for a night out, you know. I've got another pink somewhere. That's gorgeous. Bit of a more of a subtle one. Yeah, so them are the kind of things that I would suggest for you. Definitely. So, what are your thoughts? Happy? Good. So, let me just show you a couple of shades that I would suggest for a nighttime look for you. So, could have that colour, which is this one here. I like this. This is gorgeous. Yeah, and something like this. They always look different on, you know. I mean, yeah, you could go for more of a cream. So the one I have put on you, they are quite creamy and then sort of go like a powder. Okay, so there's all sorts of different ones. Okay, so I think something like this would be good if you wanted to go for a smoky look. It's quite goldy. I mean, bronzy. And now let's have a look at this shade. Not too sure? Okay. You're very welcome. Right, so let me just jot some notes. Perfection. I am happy with that. Are you wanting me to take that off and try some different eyeshadow looks for you, or are you just happy with that for today? Okay, that's totally fine. Yeah. So you'd like to leave it on and just see what you think. Okay, well, bear in mind it's going to be obviously a lot more on. It's going to be built up. You're going to have your foundation and everything on as well. All right, so please bear that in mind. Okay, my lovely. You're very welcome. So I will look forward to seeing you very soon when I carry out your full makeover. All right, my lovely. Do you have any questions for me today? All right. You're very, very welcome. You're going to look absolutely amazing. All right. You take care now. Bye-bye.